got the juice. Ha. Said I got the.
What's up? I am Kendra from Busta Blank, and you are watching Still Got the Juice TV, featuring Wisdom and M3DINA, aka Dino. It's Dino, bitch. All that.
It's Dino. Yeah. What's good, y'all? You here with me and my boy Wisdom. Here with Still Got the Juice TV, and let's see what we finna talk about.
Yes, I'm definitely hyped to talk to you guys because the spitters are here, and we love spitters at Still Got the Juice. So I want to know more about your respective stories and your careers and your music. So y'all ready?
Facts.
I love the synergy.
Jinx, you owe me a feature.
So you two are solo artists, but you're affiliated with the Wise Collective? Is that true?
That's actually the pen name of a project we got together.
Mm-hmm.
Where we met in the stew.
Facts.
In Long Island.
So tell me about that session.
You go, not talking about.
Where it was a session with a producer, shout out to Oak. And he was working on the album. He had a lot of artists in there. And it's funny that you say the Spitters is here because this was the only other artist in the room that I really gravitated towards, you know what I mean? And a lot of work came from it. We brothers now, so.
I love that. I love the collaborative spirit because especially with the independent artist sphere, you sometimes have artists who are afraid to work with one another, especially when they're on the same level. You see a lot of artists trying to pay for major label features and try to reach up instead of like reaching across. What do you guys say about that?
Heavy on it.
Well, look, before we get on to the next question, right, of me meeting him,
yeah,
I would say my manager, who's also my engineer, she introduced me to my boy Wiz right here. You feel me? Mm-hmm. Me and Wiz is from the same part of the Bronx. It's crazy, right? I never seen a guy a day in my life. You feel me? So the city's a big place, but it's very small. Me, I was going in with the understanding that this is my engineer's business partner. So when I go there, I gotta like show out. Like I can't go there and sound whack. You know what I'm saying? Because then that's gonna look bad on her. If her skills are super good, then I gotta rap super good. So when I went there, I was pretty nervous, anxious, but I was really just trying to be in the moment and show them like this is what I want to do, this is what I do, this is why she fuck with me and you fuck with her, so we gonna fuck with each other because we all fuck with this energy, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And that's what it was like when I met my boy Wisdom.
I never heard that side of the story, so
Listen,
that was dope.
Yeah.
Word, I used to own the studio, and his engineer worked with the studio, and that was like the next level of our introduction, so word, but back to your second question, I feel like the collaborating across is definitely big. Not a lot of people be on it, you feel me? I get a lot of conversations with a lot of different artists where it's like, all right, let's do this. And then let's do this turns into
never being done.
You know what I mean? So I'm happy that me and my boy got something on wax. And we excited to drop.
Yeah.
I love it.
Collaborating with artists has been a bit of a struggle for me because I'm not good with talking to people, you feel me? Hey, I'm not good with talking to people at all. Like I'm really terrible at it. I don't have communication skills. To me it's a funny joke, but it's not really a funny joke. When I say shit that's outlandish, I just look at my friends and go, autism. And they be like, what the fuck? But I'm like, bro, because I just don't get it. We're not on the same plane right now. I don't understand what you're saying. But so for me, when I collaborate with an artist or collaborate with anyone, I gotta have a real relationship with them and know them. The only person that I've collaborated with that I don't know is I dropped this boom bap. It's called Boom Bap Songs, Volume 1, right? It was inspired by trying to be a real spitter, you feel me? And keep the juice. But yeah, so that, I don't even know the dude. I hit him up on YouTube. He fucked with me. He gave me a discount on his beats, you feel me? If anybody wants to tap in with him, it's the Outcast or the Outbreak Beats, one of those two, you feel me? And he was originally charging like $100 for the full track out, but since I'm buying like 12, he's cutting it in half. So I'm like, all right, that's cool. So if I knew him, maybe the relationship would be even better. So I'm trying to learn from everything, you feel me? I'm learning from my relationship with Wiz being a relationship from my manager, you feel me? He never knew that I looked at it in the terms of like, he's up here and I'm right here and I gotta show him that I'm at the same level as him so I can get to where he's at, you feel me? Because he was on a level where he had a studio, you feel me, with his group or whatever. That's what we gotta be. If we wanna blow up with music, we gotta have the place that curates it, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So that's a little bit on that question. My bad if I dragged it, y'all.
Not at all, not at all. We want those open-ended questions. We want to get inside of how you're thinking and how you're creating this great music. And I love that you said is a sense of humbleness when you're dealing with people that you respect in the industry and respect as musicians. Because again, as musicians, we tend to be really ego driven and I'm the best and you ain't fucking with me and which creates a lot of animosity when it could be a lot of collaborative and camaraderie, which I see you guys have right here, which is so dope to see. But I want to pivot a little bit, and I'm gonna kind of bring you guys down just a little bit. We're gonna bring you back up. So you guys talked about your friend and your mentor, Dro, and my deepest condolences to you guys and his family. What was his involvement in both your careers?
Can I go first since you
Yeah, do your thing.
Alright, so again,
R.P. Lavish.
Absolutely.
long live lavish, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I forever want to live lavish. I don't know how to dress. I'm not good at style. Joe was one of the most stylish niggas I ever knew. I want to be lavish because of him. But again, it came to this thing where Medina, Dino is here, Wiz and Dro is up here, right? So when I'm meeting them, I got a positive reception from my ability to rap. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm just trying to show them I'm a cool person, well, without giving too much of myself. Because like I said in the beginning of this, I got a lot of energy that's uncontrollable. And sometimes it's like throwing shit at a wall and waiting for it to stick. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So I gotta have relationships with people where I gotta like, even with Wiz, I gotta tell him like, yo, bro, if you gotta tell me shut the fuck up or I'm wrong, like, you gotta tell me. Because like my brain, when it's stuck on something, I'm in that loop until I'm over whatever's there. Like I can't go process nothing else. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So for me, my relationship with Joe was more so trying to show him that like his idea of a lavish lifestyle, because he was the person I knew that was living that life. He was dressing nice, he was making beats, and he was rapping. So he was living the style of what he was rapping while being the full essence of an artist, and his whole energy was like, bro, I don't give a fuck, I don't care, be who you want to be, don't let anybody tell you who you want to be, and nothing can stop you, you feel me? I don't care if you got one leg and no arms, live your dreams, you know what I'm saying? So when he passed, that was really, I didn't know him enough to say that it was a crazy thing for me, like I was gonna cry, but I just wish I would have been able to have a relationship with him more and know more about him and learn more from him, because when we did meet, we hopped right in the studio, he gave me some of his beats and I made songs to them, and it was just a vibe, you know what I'm saying? It sounds crazy, but it's like a Playboy Cardi fan meets Playboy Cardi. Like that's the kind of energy like he has, you know what I'm saying? He's one of those A$AP Rocky, Yams type of people that's just of the culture. People gonna wanna be like him. They gonna wanna be him, they wanna be lavish.
Word, I knew Dro since like first grade, so it took a big toll, but he didn't start really making music until like around pandemic time. So once I saw that, I was just kind of like shadowing, like, all right, bro, let me know if you need anything, you feel me? Let me know if you need me there, woo woo. He started releasing, I'm like, all right, bet, let's go. Like, we in the studio. First session, 3-4 songs. That turned into a studio and an unreleased project, you feel me? So we did a lot. I learned a lot from him. He was younger than me. But similar to Medina, it's just like he was really heavy on do what you need to do and you can do whatever you need to do. He always tells me like, yo, you can spit, but like you could do this too. Like you gotta switch it up. You can do that. You know what I mean? So a lot of his energy still lives for sure.
For sure, man. And I hear it in your responses that he had a great impact in the way you guys think and the way you guys create, which is awesome. So I'm gonna bring you guys away from that a little bit, and I want to talk about listen, you had a dope on the radar freestyle using the 21 question sample, and you shared that 50 was one of your favorite artists growing up. Like, what made you choose to go with that sample?
Searching on YouTube. I mean, I'm searching on YouTube, I found it. And like I said, 50 is a big influence. I used to go to Best Buy on Tuesdays, you feel me, when albums dropping on Tuesdays. With my mom's, and I get an album, she get an album. This is like, you know, when we had the Walkman, so I had mad unit albums, you feel me? And when I heard it and I was like, y'all could do something with this, I don't really step into the drill lane, but this is that, but it's still me. I think I was going through like a rough patch at work. I remember writing a lot of that like at work.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. In a freestyle, you're asking your girl questions like the original, But one question lost me, wisdom. One question lost me.
I know what you about to say.
You know what I'm about to say? Good. Think about it. I was hoping you could provide some context. So you said, would you still have love for me if you found out your friend was a fuck buddy? What do you mean by that? What you mean?
It's a good ball.
That's a great bar.
It was a good ball.
It's definitely a good bar.
Yeah.
But unpack that for me a little bit.
I'm a lover boy. It's nothing to unpack.
So you know what? So would you still have love for Shorty if you found out that your friend was her fuck buddy?
It depends.
Really?
Is this current or is this like in the past?
I mean, it would have to be in the past, right? I think in the past I could see it through.
Really?
If it makes sense.
Okay. Under what circumstances would it have to make sense for you?
Like the connection gotta be there, gotta make sense.
But you and your current.
Yeah.
Okay. Definitely was a bar though. I'm not taking that away from you. Definitely was a bar. But I was like, wait, what?
That's 10 out of 10, y'all.
And Dino, you had a crazy freestyle on the bar exam. And you dropped a song for people that suffer from anxiety recently as well. Like, talk more about that writing process and overcoming imposter syndrome.
Well, I would say that the bars exam, to address that one first, and we'll go to the anxiety song. So the bars exam, that platform is my fraternity brothers platform. Shout out to my bro Miles, you feel me? Shout out to my bro Ty Benzo. Shout out to Superstar Rock. Connected with all these people through association, and I've learned to be able to be an entertainer and learn more about this entertainment business through them. One of my bros, he was a DJ, he makes clothes, he was the dancer, you feel me? He was making all the strolls for the fraternity, so it taught me, all right, cool, you want to be a frat guy, you gotta learn how to dance, you gotta learn how to be smooth. Now, you want to be a cool guy, you want to be an entertainer, you gotta take what you learn here and transfer it the same way your colleagues or the people among your peers, right, are transferring it in their respective fields. So the bars exam, Jadakiss was one of my favorite rappers, you feel me? So I rapped on Jadakiss beats and I was really trying to just do my thing. Shout out to my bro Unknown. He was there with me the whole time. He was like, yo bro, 2024, bro, you gotta do interviews, you gotta do freestyles, you gotta show everybody who you are, bro. You gotta show them that you can rap. I be telling niggas you can rap and they don't believe it. They don't believe it. You can't just play unreleased for everybody, you feel me? So that right there was me trying to prove that, like, literally, like, I'm here to set the tone. And half of these niggas that rap right here in my city, right here in New York City, send half of these niggas home. These niggas is lying, they faking, and I promise you they mama boys. This man right here take care of his mama, they'll help take care of his daddy. Don't need shit from nobody. Half of these niggas need shit from everybody else, you feel me? Now, on to the song about anxiety, right? So, like I said, I struggle with communication, and I feel like maybe I gotta go see a therapist or something, that's why I rap so much. But my struggle with communication has forced me to think inside, and the tape Health is Wealth is where that anxiety song comes from, you feel me? You feel me? That's where that song comes from, and that whole project is me trying to share with my fans, my family, and my supporters. One, give them an insight into my life, and also give them a way to, if they can't speak, they can hear this and feel like they're able to vent, you know what I'm saying? And it's just me sharing, like literally my music is like a diary for myself. I've been through a lot in life, you feel me? So, lost my moms at 16, she didn't die, but got separated from her, met my dad at 16, 14, my bad. 10 years later, I'm 24 now, I got my mom's back, moved her back, she out of prison, she good. And I'm helping my dad in his little midlife crisis, being a 40-year-old man shit, you feel me? So, I'm learning a lot about life and every aspect of it, and that's kind of where that tape comes from, or that idea of the song Anxiety specifically is me telling people, like, I'm always anxious. These lights, these cameras, I'm always anxious. You could always be at your worst moment or your best moment, but the people who succeed are the people who do. You gotta do whether it's your time to do, whether you're ready to do, whether you're not ready to do, you have to do it. That's the only way you're gonna know. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the shit that we like from our favorite artists, it was not something that they meant to put their 100% energy into. It might be something they made by accident and everybody loves it. Like the song Poland by Lil Yachty. They heard that randomly on his Instagram story and they was on his ass for a year. Drop the song, where's the song? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Did that answer your question?
Yes, it did. So you talked about, you talked about just having a difficult upbringing and still figuring out who you are despite that. In your song Anxiety, you talk about, I think you say, what if I fail? how do you, or how did you, because you've done it, but how did you endure that process, that frame of thinking? You said just do, but like, what do you mean?
I got you. If I'm gonna be honest with you, we're gonna get a little sentimental here, but not too sentimental. So
It's a safe space.
I done seen my mom's overdose on drugs. Done woke her up out the bathtub. When I was like 8 or 9, I found Molly on the floor. I'm like, what the fuck is this? She said, oh, that's Molly. It's a drug. It makes you go up, blah blah. So my understanding on the world since young has been very liberal, we'll say, right? When I met my dad, it was a hard time adjusting because I grew up in Florida. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to the 407. Coming here to New York was very hard for me, like adjusting. I was pretty much treated as the dumb Southerner. They were like, you don't know nothing about New York City. You can't travel here. You can't be here. You from Florida. What you doing here? You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, I was born in the Bronx. I was born in Lincoln Hospital. You feel me? I'm from the Bronx, but I was raised in Florida. So that culture shock, that was, it was a lot. And my father, he didn't like my Southern culture at all. He didn't like my Southern accent. He didn't like the way that we did certain things. He always just say, yo, you act like you raised by a pack of wolves. You know what I'm saying? So that idea right there, I just took that energy and it's like, well, if I'm a part of a wolf pack, that means, you know, no man left behind and we scavengers. We find out everything we got and we gonna make the best of it. So if that's what my pop sees, I gotta turn that into the best form of me that I could be. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a scavenge. Every little thing I could do, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna come, do here, do that. Wiz knows, you feel me? I just worked overnight, 10 hours. Came straight here. Gotta go back tomorrow because I got work. 10 hours, you feel me? But you gotta work a job so we could put money into this dream and we could show y'all more of who we are and give y'all a reason to understand us and want to come into our world.
Absolutely, absolutely, man. So, wisdom, how have you gone through your phases in your career to not sound like your influences, but find your own artistic voice and expression?
I think it's just having your own sense of style, like knowing who you are, who you want to be. I think that plays a big part. And then like, I forgot who I was watching. It might have been Mellow new podcast. And they were saying like Giannis, like he basketball, the Bucks, feel me? But he just pulled a little something from everybody, you feel me? And that's how I like to look at it, you feel me? Just take a little something from everybody that had an impact on me growing up. You know, and that's how I try to do it.
For sure, I definitely see the lyricism from you. Like, I love music, but I love when spitters like really spit. You know what I'm saying? And I want to talk about a couple lines that you have in Melrose Lane Switch. You say,
how our lane switch.
yes. Hold on. You say, I go AD, snipers go KD, Big Tracy, 3MG. 8th grade got the kitty through the damn jeans.
Eighth grade got the kitty wet through the damn jeans.
I crush a lot, most women can't stand me. Paranoia got niggas moving antsy. She wanna see me cause shorty wanna pants me. Can't help it, porn star what I can be. Keep it coming, plan A is my plan. Ooh. Talk to me about that. That you said a lot.
Yeah, damn.
I love it. You know, isn't it the great feeling when you could be like, damn, like I really did that.
That's
Like,
my shit right there. She just
Yeah.
about my shit. Yeah, y'all go check that shit out.
word, that's Melrose Lane Switch. Wisdom.
Yeah, that's from a project I did when I was in LA. I think it was my first time ever in LA, and I was out there for 2 months. So I found a studio. Shout out to Left Method. Feel me? I was rocking with them like for like a week straight every night, and I just did an EP. But those bars, I mean, some of it is true. But like bro said, visual. Like I like to be visual with my raps. You feel me? I want people to see the picture. You feel me? I want them to get it and feel it. You know what I mean? So that's how I try to keep it, man. And so I had some good memories, and I was like, let me put this together real quick.
You did that.
The LA energy, for the most part, you know what I mean? When it's nice and sunny outside, it's up. So that's what came with this project and that song specific.
Do you write every day?
Nah, I don't write every day.
But when you were there?
Oh, when I was there, shit. I don't think I wrote every day. I was in the car every day.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I was on the road every day, but it was more like when I got there, I had a couple songs that I could have did, right? Shout out to my brother Steph. He was like, nah, everything new. Like, we in LA, you gotta catch this vibe, everything new. So I think it's like 5 or 6 songs on that project, and everything was written there. So most of it in the studio.
That's fire.
Word.
And it definitely gives it a different vibe, a different energy to create something where you're at, and completely new, completely Shout out to him.
Yeah, my next step is having to go studio.
Ooh, yes.
I think that's necessary. You know what I mean, different road trips, different environments. Like you said, you get a hotel room, you got a nice view out the window. Set that mic up.
What equipment are you looking at, both of you guys?
I like the Newman 103. That's what we had in the spot. And I don't want to be wrong. I think it's like a U87. That's tough too.
What kind of DAW are you using?
What's that?
I was gonna say,
Pro Tools?
I use Logic
Oh,
and
Logic, okay.
Ableton.
Oh,
Right,
gotcha,
Ableton is the purple one with the purple wave.
I believe so, I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I was learning how to use that and Logic.
But Logic and Pro Tools.
Yeah, for sure. Logic is way easier to learn than Pro Tools, but Pro Tools got the stuff.
It
Make
do.
it sound good.
It's all the same.
I feel you though. I feel you.
I was gonna say my equipment, I'm not gonna lie, I went on Amazon and I bought the cheapest equipment you could get. You feel me?
Listen.
My shit's like 100 or 250 for the speakers, the interface, and the mic. You feel me? And all the songs you've heard from me have been on there. Send it to my engineer. She chop it up. I'm learning how to make a rough mix of myself. So my process when I mix myself, for anybody that wants to know anything, is I go through each audio channel of my voice and find the clips or the sounds that I don't like. You know what I'm saying? The technical term is what you said, bro?
It's at the pocket.
The pockets. That's what it's called. You feel me? And I take those out. I drown them out. And once I do that, my voice usually sounds pretty clear. And when you add effects on it, it depends on your style, but I don't like my voice being too crazy with too much effects. Like the song y'all gonna hear from us later, this is one of the first songs where I'm really having a decent amount of auto-tune where you can hear it in my voice.
Copy. I want to talk about a lyric check from you as well, from track 3 of, this is called, what does LFL stand for?
It means life full of losses.
There we go. Life full of losses.
Or learn,
2.
Yeah, so learn from your lessons. The lessons, it's the same thing. It's like you learn from your losses so that you don't never lose again. No else in life. We only take W's. You feel me?
Right.
You gotta stay wise. You want those dollar signs, dummy.
So you say, how you give up on my family? No, how you give up on your family? You ain't did enough. Did that girl wrong, but you mad I picked her up. I put crowns on all my queens, cause they the ones who make the kings. I told her, what was the last bar on that? I told her to play all your jokers.
Play all your jokers.
Play all your jokers.
Yeah. So I learned how to play Chinese poker when I was in college. So the way the card game goes, those are like we'll say like it's a good card to have. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You can use it for a purpose. So to me, in the relationship aspect, that's my shawty back there. You feel me? But it was literally a situation specific to her about me being with somebody who has a family. You feel me? She has her own baby or whatever, and I'm here helping her out because of our relationship, her knowing me as a young man when I first moved to New York City and being one of my best friends, you feel me? So to me, she ain't never give up on me in my life or what I was doing regardless of her problems, you feel me?
Right.
So it was confusing to me how another man could give up on his quote unquote family, you feel me? When you haven't done anything, I feel like I haven't done enough in my life, and my father always tells me that I gotta do 10 times more than anybody else if I wanna be better than them, because he had to do 20 times more. So if I wanna even compare to him, I gotta, you think half of it is even gonna get you there, you know what I'm saying? So that whole bar is, or that whole sonnet, we'll say, is a physical representation of me getting into a relationship with somebody that I hold in a high regard in my life. They have high value, and I'm questioning how someone else cannot have the same value for them when they then go and have a family with this person. So in my eyes, hey, run that nigga up, make that nigga fool. He wanna be a joke, hey, he gonna be the laugh. We all gonna laugh at it, you feel me? Like we playing poker, hey, full house, we going, you won.
Copy. Definitely clever. I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
So, a question for both of you is, what's one word that you're going into 2024 with? Wisdom first. If you could think of one word to sum up your 2024 and you're going in with this energy, what is
Doers.
it? Doers. I like it.
Doers. Word.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Shit. We're gonna keep it real marketing, but wise. That's how I'm going into 2024. Real wise. Trying to find wisdom from everything in life that I can. You know what I'm saying? I heard her ask me these questions about all my music being me trying to learn from life, everything here, me trying to learn from bro, me trying to learn from Dro, me trying to learn from Nate, me trying to learn from everybody around me.
Mm-hmm.
So for my 2024, I want to put myself in a position where I can showcase my talents and still learn and stay wise.
Facts. And you just keep adding to your talents and adding to your skills. Like, you are multi-hyphenate, creative with a degree in electromechanical engineering, videography, 3D modeling. You're a creative director, have a podcast,
Yeah.
and you recently begun learning how to create cover art, which is admirable as fuck. Like,
Thank you.
I saw on a prior interview that you set up a schedule, and you're so diligent and so disciplined with your schedule, especially with working Monday through Thursday for 10 hours. Like, how are you making sure that your disciplines, all of them, are being nurtured and not one of them is being neglected?
Well, what I can say is my lifestyle right now is crazy. I work every other day and then I go to school Tuesdays and Thursdays, right? So one of the reasons I'm here is because it's the holidays, so we don't have class, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm getting my certification to be a entry-level electrician, right? I've worked for an electrician as a year. That's what I want to do myself personally. So that's one way that I'm trying to build on my skills, right? I go to school for it. Now, the entertainment stuff, I learned how to engineer from my manager. She teaches me. I have a YouTube video on my YouTube channel. You feel me? It's a Zoom session. We did a session over Zoom where she controlled the screen and she taught me what to do and how to do it, and that's how I've been able to make these rough mixes for her to be able to take it to the next level, right? I'm collaborating with different artists. Shout out to my bro Young Nunu, who's an engineer at 315 or 305 Syracuse Sound. It's a studio up in Syracuse. It's my fraternity brother. But yeah, he's the one that taught me how to use, I think that's Ableton with the purple wave. He's the one who taught me how to use that. So that's another way. I'm doing a feature and learning from him. Mm-hmm. Now, the 3D printing, that comes from me just being interested in trying to make money and do different things. When I was in college, I learned how to 3D model, you feel me, in this program called Fusion 360. And I just do that on the side. Like I said, I'm in a fraternity, so I want to make tikis, make jewelry for my brothers and sisters, and I'll design it, make it custom. And then from there, you can go to making custom jewelry, you know what I'm saying? Like real gold and shit like that. So that's just another way to get myself in this entertainment business. You know?
Right.
The digital art is coming from me being broke, son. Being broke. I gotta learn how to do all this shit for myself. Videos, I gotta learn how to do it for myself. My girl right there, she come, grab the camera, I say, do this angle, do that angle. I'm gonna watch a few videos and I'm gonna learn how to do what I gotta do from people that inspire me. That's where I get everything from. You know, just trying to be the people who inspire me.
I hear you, man. And listen, hearing you guys speak about your careers and about just how focused you both are, I see that there's nothing but greatness ahead of both of you guys. And we're just all tuned in at here, Still Got the Juice, and making sure that your 2024 is going to be as lit as you guys perceive it to be and foresee it to be, actually. But last but not least, what does it mean to Still Got the Juice?
Shit, like I said, I grew up in the South, right? So juice is drink, and drink to me is a whole culture. So Still Got the Juice means, in the New York terms, you feel me? You staying real wavy like Max B. You feel me? You being yourself, you being the culture, free to wave. You are where everybody want to be every day. This is a city where everybody's a somebody here, and if you're not a somebody, you're a nobody.
So wisdom, what does it mean to Still Got the Juice?
Still having the juice just means being you at all times and still being wavy, being you. You feel me? You don't gotta follow the next person. You know what I mean?
Yeah, easy. Listen, you just straight
right
with it.
to it, yup.
I love it. Listen, this is Kendra from Busta Blank. You are watching Still Got the Juice TV. Thank you guys so much for watching. We chopped it up with Wisdom. We chopped it up with Dino. Thank you guys so much for coming and chilling with us and talking us up.
Mm-hmm.
It's a
Appreciate
wrap.
you.
It's Dino, bitch.